Influence's production of She Loves Merlot. My name is Magda. I am the artistic director and founder of AUI. I'm so pleased to have all of you here in our audience today. This is a great audience. I'm so thrilled. This cast has been working extremely hard on this show. We are so excited for you to see it. I have just a short, quick, few minutes long curtain speech to give you. A few housekeeping things. We're going to have a 15-minute intermission during which feel free to, get drinks, use the restroom, whatever you need to do. Red Light Cafe is an awesome venue, full bar, kitchen. Be sure to help us thank them for having us in their space and pay them and give them your money. If you need to use the restroom, it's down the hall to the left. Feel free to hop up, get drinks, use the restroom whenever. It's really informal. We'll probably be ordering drinks and using the restroom in between songs as well, so don't worry about it. No big deal. All we ask is that you do not talk loudly over the actors. I'm going to sit right there, and I will turn around and yell at you. I've done it before, and I'll do it again. Theater etiquette. Feel free to take photos and videos during the show. Please tag us at Acting Under the Influence. If you have one of those QR codes, all of our social media is linked there. We love it when you tag us in your videos. We'll repost them. We love to see it. We are so fortunate to have these amazing actors working with us. We would like to pay them. So if y'all can just give us some money to do that. Acting Under the Influence is a very small team. It's me and 3 other people, and I don't have any money. So we have those QRs floating around. Those do go to our Venmo, our PayPal, and our Cash App. We also have this blue box up here. That blue box is so ready for any cash that you have. So if you got loose change, $1, $100, whatever you got, just throw it in there. No big deal. If your actors are up here and they see you donating, they will drink for you. Yes, it's awesome. It's so cool. On a different note, theater is an excellent form of escapism, and we are here to have a fun time and ignore that world outside. But what is happening right now in America is not fun. It's not great. It's not awesome. And we would like to use this platform that we have to try and help a little bit. So we will be donating a portion of our proceeds tonight to World Central Kitchen. Last month, we donated a portion of our proceeds to Transgender Law Center, and thanks to the support of probably many of you, we were able to donate about $300 to Transgender Law Center. Yeah, it was amazing. World Central Kitchen provides relief to people who have been hit with disasters by providing them food. They are urgent, they are on the go, they are there as soon as they are needed, and they need donations and support. So if you don't donate with us tonight, please consider donating to them in the future and other organizations like the Transgender Law Center that will help other people. Please don't consider tipping and donating tonight to both support our cast, but also to uplift those in need in this time of instability. I have a few thanks to give out. My first thank is to Stage Door Theater. They have generously let us use their rehearsal space for free. They are amazing. So please check them out. They're doing some amazing productions and just an excellent place. I work there, so I have to say that. But really, they're great. Really, they're great. Really wonderful people and really wonderful theater. I would also like to thank Antbird Media, our official media partner, also my boyfriend, for taking some amazing pictures of our shows, including tonight. So if you see a man walking around with a camera, he's just taking pictures for us. It's all good. He's not a weirdo. And lastly, I'd like to thank my AUI team, Ben Cole, our social media manager, Alyssa Watts, our production manager, who is here tonight, and Joseph Watts, our associate artistic director. You guys are all amazing, and you are what has kept me going and kept me able to do this. So thank you so much. I'm so thankful for this entire community that we have built. It's amazing. Last thing, if you're interested in working with us, please send us a DM on Facebook or on Instagram. Our next show is already cast. It's going to be Tipsy Tipsy Orphan Annie. Yep. We're going to have grown women standing on the stage singing about the hard knock life. Yeah, right? I was really excited when I thought of that idea. I was also high. I have my med card, it's fine. And that's going to be next month, actually a month from today, March 27th. Tickets are already on sale, so go to that QR code, find those tickets, go to Red Light's Facebook, go to our Facebook, they're there. All right, without further ado, you've heard enough of me. Please enjoy She Loves Merlot.
That's the bicorn. Can we turn it louder? Good morning.
Good day.
Isn't this a man in the morning?
Very.
Hey, Cephos, how's this?
That's an awfully elegant pose, but is all that elegance necessary?
And why not? I represent Maraczek, don't I? We're not a butcher shop or a hardware store. We're a parfumerie. That means we're
stylish,
that's it.
with a quiet dignity.
Yes. Get the tilts of our hats right.
That's right.
When I ride my bike, people see what Maraczek's like. So I think it's very important that I look my best.
And have you run over anybody today?
Oh, not anyone.
Well, it's early.
Oh, here comes Miss Ritter. She spent the night with Mr. Kodai.
Again?
They always kiss goodbye at the newsstand, and then she walks around the block to make us think she's been home.
Good morning.
Good day.
How are you this glorious day? Have you seen a lovelier morning?
Never.
It's too nice a day to be inside shuffling soap. I have no more energy whatsoever. Anybody mind if I take the day off? Oh, Arpad, why aren't you old enough to take me away from all of this?
I'm old enough.
Well, then marry me and I'll quit my job. No, I'm afraid you're really not quite old enough.
Oh, it won't be long, no. I'm catching up. You know, Miss Horvath always used to say I'd get to be 35 before you ever did.
Oh, Mr. Kodai.
Good morning.
Good day.
How are you this radiant day? What a rare, magnificent morning.
Is it?
Good morning, my dear. How are you this ravishing day? Do you know you've never looked more exquisite? Thank you, kind sir. What a lovely dress.
It's the same one she had on yesterday, Mr. Kodai.
Oh, Mr. Novak.
Good morning.
Good day.
Isn't that a beautiful sky? What a perfect sample of summer weather. It's too nice a day to be indoors counting out change. What a waste of holiday weather altogether. Let's all run away.
Wouldn't it be something if we all took off from work?
Leaving Mr. Maraczek without a single clerk.
Why not have a picnic?
I could bring my wife's preserves.
Champagne might be nice with hot hors d'oeuvres.
It's too nice a
too
day
nice
To be stuck inside of a
stuck
store.
inside of a
We should all be getting
We
our
should all be
faces
getting our
suntanned.
Suntan.
It's so nice
a
So
day
nice
to be dozing under a
dozing
tree.
under a tree.
Then we all be out of a job.
If it costs that much to get suntanned,
I'll stay untanned.
Pale but solvent. A picnic. A picnic. Oh, well.
Well, Mr. Novak, how was your weekly dinner with Mr. and Mrs. Maraczek?
Oh, did you talk to Mr. Maraczek about replacing Miss Horthath?
I mentioned it. Absolutely not. I mean, with business the way it's been.
Yes, but it's bound to pick up now that Hammerschmidt's is closed.
Did you ever try their hand cream? I wonder if it's any good.
Good? My dear woman, my wife's been using their products for years. In fact, I often wonder why theirs is so much better than everybody else's.
You should know, Mr. Maraczek.
good
Good morning, Mr. Maraczek.
Morning, Mr. Maraczek.
Good day.
Good day, madam. May I help you?
Good day, madam. May I help you?
Oh, good day, madam. May I help you?
I would like to see a
Face like yours.
cracked.
But we can read.
Do you have a cream for cherry red skin?
Oh, I see what you mean.
You will look enchanting.
Dry lips.
Glamorous as Garbo.
Mouth. Today.
On sale, did you say?
Put a little lipstick.
On your nose.
Morning and evening. And a little brush for combing my
Teeth.
Absolutely.
I've been sending. Thank you so much.
Is there something else before you go?
Yes. What have I forgotten? I know there was something else. Something unimportant, something for my husband. Really doesn't matter. Let's get back to me. I could also use a hair.
Well, we have a splendid.
Here's an inexpensive perfume called
Rat!
I've never used one.
If you want to clip your
Earlobes.
You may want to dye your
hangnails.
Dab a little on your
husband's face.
Won't he be surprised? I would like an eyebrow under my chin. There's an idea
Madam, I am filled with
Very soft.
Soap.
that should do it. Wrap it up in detergent. Thank you so much.
Always such a pleasure seeing you. Thank you, madam. Please call again. Do
Call again, madam.
Ladislav, I got another letter today.
From her?
It's beautiful. I gotta read it to you.
Oh, did she enclose a picture this time?
Well,
Did she say anything about meeting face to
well,
face?
let's just listen to this. Okay. Dear friend, yesterday I ran through the rain to the post office. I had the key in my hand, the key to box 1433. Trembling, I opened the door and reached inside. And oh, my dear friend, there you were. I took you out, held you in my hand, and looked at you for a moment. Then I set you down, gently opened you, and read you.
George, it is time you were married. Haven't you been... Haven't you had enough living in furnished rooms, running around to cabarets and dance halls?
Mr. Maraczek, I haven't been to a dance hall in
I
years.
know what you bachelors are like. Remember, I was one myself, and what a bachelor. Oh, there was something in days gone by with some girl who just happened to catch my eye. Slim, straight, light on my feet, shoes just skimming the ground. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, follow the beat. Around, around, around. All the sky. No one younger than I in days gone by. And then I met Mrs. Maraczek, and ever since I've danced only with her. I bet you think that's incredible.
No, Mrs. Maraczek is a
Young.
beautiful woman.
Strong. Oh, I was something in days gone by.
Yeah, I'm not really a dancer.
With some girl who just happened to catch my eye.
If I could find the right girl.
Slim, straight, light on my feet, shoes just skimming the ground. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, follow the beat. Around, around, around.
I can do it with my hands.
All night, circling the floor till dawn lit up the sky. No one younger than I in days gone by. Take my advice, George. Find yourself one person to dance with. Believe me, it's not necessary to change partners every night, or even every other night. You just think it's necessary. Oh,
Bye.
here they are.
What?
A little surprise for you. A genuine plastic box. Wait, listen. Oh, isn't that lovely? Here, try it.
But who will buy it?
I can see you're in a difficult mood today. Now, let's ask some of the other people around here. Get their honest opinions. Mr. Kodai,
Yes, sir.
will it sell?
I can't imagine why not, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Kodai.
You are welcome, sir.
All right, George. Now I'll make you a bet. I will bet you 10 and 6. We'll sell the first of these boxes within 1 hour.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Aha! He's not so confident.
All right, it's a bet.
You will pay through the nose. Oh, good day, madam. May I help you?
I'd like a large tube of Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa cold cream. Certainly, madam. Isn't that a lovely melody?
Do you carry flowers for spring in the 1 ounce bottle?
A 1 ounce bottle, certainly. Mr. Sipos, yours customer. Good day, madam. May I help you?
Who do I see about a jar of sour face cream?
Oh, Mr. Kodai, your customer.
Yes, sir.
Good day, madam. May I help you?
No. Yes.
Well, we have a complete stock of perfumes, soaps, shampoos,
No,
cold creams, face creams, nail polishes,
No.
toilet water. Oh, there's a special Roses of Italy this week only.
No. Thursday, good. I'll stop by for it.
Oh, thank you very much, madam.
Thank you, madam. Please call again. Do call again, madam. Here, let me spray a little on your hand.
Actually, you see, I'm not gonna buy anything. Is Mr. Maraczek here?
Oh, well, perhaps I can help you. He's quite busy.
Then I'll wait. Really, I'll just sit somewhere quietly and wait for him.
Very well. May I have your name then, please?
Balish. Amalia Balish.
Very well, Miss Ballas. I'll tell him you're here.
Just one more thing. Miss Horvath, the one who used to work here, that's having a baby, she hasn't been replaced yet, has she?
Are you looking for a job?
Listen, I'm a really good sales girl, really, and I know the Parfumerie business inside and out. I worked at Hammerschmidt's 5 years and 8 months, and they've always been very satisfied with me. I have a letter from Mr. Hammerschmidt himself.
Unfortunately, we're not replacing Miss Horvath right now. If you'd like to leave your name.
Balish. Amalia Balish. I'd like to speak to Mr. Maraczek, please.
I'm afraid if it's only about a job, I'm sorry, it just can't be done.
What can't be done? At Maraczek's, nothing is impossible. Perhaps I can help you.
She wants a job.
I'm sorry.
But I'm honest, I'm dependable. Really, I'm I'm dedicated.
Really, George? Why can't you handle this sort of thing without calling me in?
I'm a very good sales girl.
If you'll excuse me.
Really, I'm very good. Aren't these marvelous boxes? And only 10 and 6. Can you imagine?
What are they for?
Candy.
A musical candy box.
Certainly, madam. It combines the 3 elements of good taste. Attractive to the ear, attractive to the eye, and functional.
How functional?
Well, let me tell you. This little box has been a lifesaver to many women who have a tendency to overeat. And don't we all? We sit at home reading a good book or listening to a good symphony, and without realizing it, our hand slips into the candy box. We become indiscreet, eating sweet after sweet, though we know all too well where that may lead. So this box was designed with the 2 of us in mind as the kind of reminder we need. When you raise the lid, the music plays like a disapproving nod, and it sings in your ear, no more candy, my dear. In a way, it's a little like the voice of God.
I'll take it.
Thank you, madam.
If you'll step over here, please. That'll be 3 and 8 for the large jar of face cream.
And 10 and 6 for the box. Thank you so much, madam. Thank you.
You are hired, Miss.
Bolish. Amalia Bolish.
Miss Bolish, welcome to Maraczek's. And now, Mr. Novak, if you please.
Thank you, madam. Please call again. Do call again, madam. Dear friend, when the day brings petty aggravations and my poor frayed nerves are all askew, I forget these unimportant matters, pouring out my hopes and dreams to you. As I rest my pen and look around me, I can see the summer disappear. Oh, dear friend, all at once, autumn's here.
Good morning, Miss Ritter.
Good morning, Arpad.
Look! Autumn! Bye!
Good morning, Alona. How are you on this first October day, the quintessence of autumn? I hope you've forgiven me about our first little misunderstanding last night. I can't bear it when we quarrel. Can you, darling? Truthfully.
Go to hell.
Dear friend, with November just around the corner, I've a feeling you may also share. Do you feel an undertone of discord and a sense of tension in the air?
Mr. Novak, must this sidewalk always be covered with leaves?
Sorry, Mr. Novak. If it weren't for your endearing letters, I'd be flying south with all the geese. By the way, have you read War and Peace?
Good morning, Mr. Novak.
Oh, I see you're on time today, Miss Ballas. Congratulations.
Oh, I'm so sorry to disappoint you.
Oh, but I'm not disappointed, Miss Barlas. Far from it. Let's just call it, surprise.
They always argue. Why is that?
Well, it's a simple chemical reaction, really. Sometimes when two people like each other very, very
What,
much.
they like each other?
I think so.
They like each other very much? Don't you think we should tell them?
Arpad, my boy, they'll never believe us.
Oh, look! Wait, we gotta wait for the music.
Any second now.
Winter!
Dear friend, have you set your calendar for Tuesday? When we bring this chapter to a close, when I meet my lady of the letters, who puts tiny faces in her rose.
In the freezing weather of December, I'll be warmly waiting for our date. Until then, count the hours.
Oh, I'm late for work. I'm late. Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Am I very late? Did Mr. Novak say anything?
No.
Where is he? Do I look all right?
Lovely.
It took me 3 hours to get dressed this morning. That's why I'm so late.
I have a little feeling that our Miss Ballish might be in love. And you have a rendezvous with him this evening.
How do you know?
Oh, Mr. Kuda is an expert in love. Remarkable, really, considering he's never been in it.
Good morning, Miss Ballas.
He didn't yell at me. What's wrong with him?
Mr. Maraczek's very upset.
Mr. Novak, you see this? Do you know what this is?
Oh, of course, it's a jar of Mona Lisa cold cream.
Here, you try it.
Oh, the back came off.
I was under the impression it was your responsibility to see that these tubes are correctly filled. Or is there something wrong with the tubes? Are they defective?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? Then it wouldn't be asking too much for the cream to come out the right end.
It wouldn't be asking too much.
Thank you, Mr. Novak. That is all I wanted to know.
George, you're so nervous. I can see you vibrating. What's the occasion?
The biggest ever, Sipos. I'm meeting her tonight.
The letter girl? Face to face, finally?
Face to face, finally.
Well, I just hope she lives up to your expectations.
Well, can I tell you something, Ladislav? I hope she doesn't. I mean, I hope she isn't as beautiful as I think she is, or as brilliant as I think she is, because what will she think of me? A very ordinary clerk and a very ordinary sop. And a terrible liar. The things I wrote in those letters.
You lied?
Well, I certainly exaggerated.
No wonder you're vibrating.
I'm nervous and upset because this girl I've never met, I get to meet tonight at 8. I'm taking her to dinner at a charming old cafe, but who can eat tonight at 8? It's early in the morning and our date is not till 8 o'clock tonight, and yet already I can see what a nightmare this whole day will be. I haven't slept a wink, I only think of our approaching tete-a-tete tonight at 8. I feel a combination of depression and elation. What a state to wait till 8. 3 more minutes, 2 more seconds, 10 more hours to go. In spite of all I've written, she may not be very smitten, and my hopes perhaps may all collapse kaput tonight at 8. I wish I knew exactly how I'll act and what will happen when we dine tonight at 8. I know I'll drop the silverware, but will I spill the water or the wine tonight at 8? Tonight I'll walk right up and sit right down beside the smartest girl in town, and then it's anybody's guess. More and more I'm breathing less and less in my imagination. imagination, I can hear our conversation taking shape tonight at 8. I'll sit there saying absolutely nothing, or I'll jabber like an ape tonight at 8. 2 more minutes, 3 more seconds, 10 more hours to go. I know when this is done, if this something's ended or begun, and if it goes all right, who knows, I might propose tonight at 8.
He'll be fine.
Well, this is fun. I love Christmas wrapping.
It certainly is a pleasant change.
Well, what do you care? You're in love with some young man. Pretty soon you can kiss all this goodbye. Tell me about him. I love to suffer.
Well,
Is he tall?
So-so.
Color of hair, color of eyes?
Not light, not really dark, sandy-ish.
And the eyes?
Greenish, bluish.
Is he handsome?
It's difficult to say.
Do you want a piece of good advice? Don't lose him in a crowd.
The fact is, I've never met him, really. That's why I don't know if he's tall, wide, short, pink, green, or even what his name is.
You mean all of this fuss is just for a blind date? My God, you're even more desperate than I am.
It's not a blind date. I know him from his letters.
You belong to a Lonely Hearts Club.
Well, I've never really done that sort of thing before, but, I used to read the advertisements in the paper like everyone else.
Oh, who hasn't? Young man wants young lady. Young lady wants young man.
But I never took them seriously until one day I saw his advertisement. And really, I tried not to answer it, but it just kept calling out to me.
He could be 75.
No. The advertisement says young man.
You haven't even asked for a photograph.
I know. I don't know his name or what he looks like, but I have a much more certain guide. I can tell exactly what he looks like inside. When I undertook this correspondence, little did I know I'd grow so far. Little did I know our views would so correspond. He writes me what his feelings are on Shaw, Flaubert, Chopin, Renoir. The more I read, the more I find we're one in mind and heart. I know the kind of home we'd share, the books, the prints, the music there, a home, a life that's warm and full and rich in love and art. I don't need to see his handsome profile. I don't need to see his manly frame. All I need to know is in each letter, each long revealing letter. I couldn't know him better if I knew his name. Oh, I know him so well, Alona. I know that he's a very successful person and terribly well educated, and he's kind and thoughtful. I know all this about him and so much more. I've just never met him. That's all. He writes his deepest
True, it doesn't
thoughts
much
to me
matter,
on
but
swift,
his personal
very
habits are more important than his looks. Supposing he
all
smells like a
I
locomotive,
saw,
supposing he grinds
too
his
far,
teeth, supposing he's a
too
knuckle
near,
cracker of
defy,
fire.
defy.
its frame
is in each
How I
letter.
could have used
One long revealing letter. I couldn't
would
love
have done
him
much
better if I knew his name.
I knew his name.
What's in a name?
Mr. Novak, I am looking for the Christmas decorations. I don't see them.
Well, we haven't started them yet, sir. I meant to talk to you about it in a day or two.
Kindly inform all of the employees that they'll have to stay late tonight. Now, is that clear? Even to
Well,
you?
it's perfectly clear, but I'm afraid I can't make it, sir. I have an appointment.
Excuse me.
Oh, I can stay tomorrow night, Thursday night, Friday.
That won't be necessary. I assure you we'll get on splendidly without you. That is all. Good night.
That is not all, Mr. Maraczek. For the past month, I can't seem to do anything right. Everything's changed. What is it? Is it me? Is it you? If my work is bad now, it's been bad for 15 years. Why the hell did you wait till right now to start telling me?
Oops. Clumsy idiot.
You did that on purpose, didn't you?
I had to stop you from doing something insane, like resigning. If you resign, then your successor might take a look at me and ask himself, what is that clumsy oaf doing in this fancy parfumerie?
No, you're a very good clerk, Ladislav.
I'm an idiot. But I'm an idiot with a job. You fool, that's all right with me. Here's my rule, never disagree. Where's my pride? Swallowed long ago. Deep inside, where it doesn't show. Bowing, scraping, nodding, beaming, always humble, not an ounce of self-respect. Yes, sir, you're so right, sir. Black is white, sir. Excuse me while I genuflect. How do I remain so calm and simple? How do I retain my peace of mind? Let me just explain my rationale. It's all in your perspective. Listen to an old Hungarian philosopher. I am only one of several in a rather small perfumery, which is only one of several in this city. It is only one of several cities in this country, which is only one of many countries which are on this continent, which is only one of seven on this not-so-special planet, which is only one of several in our solar system, Marty, which is only one of several in our solar system in this vast, inconceivable affair that is the universe. So, in this infinite, incomprehensible scheme, if a dot called Maraczek should scream and a speck called Seedbos, what on earth does it matter? So call me fool, that's all right with me. Here's my rule, never disagree. Where's my pride? Ha! Swallowed long ago, deep inside, where it doesn't show. Just maintain a true perspective, and it's easy to avoid a clash of wills. Just maintain a true perspective, and make sure you're well supplied with stomach pills. Let me put it bluntly, I'm a coward with a wife and children to support. Actually, my creed is short and simple. 5 essential words, George. Do not lose your job.
Miss Ritter, this is going to be a charge. Here's the lady's name.
Oh, just the name? After such a long conversation? What, no telephone number?
I don't need it. She's got mine.
Right. While I have you all here, Miss Ballis. Good. Mr. Maraczek wants everyone to stay late tonight to work on the Christmas decorations. All right?
I guess so. Of course.
Mr. Novak, I can't stay.
Why?
I've got a date. You know I've got a date.
I'm only following Mr. Maraczek's instructions.
I can't stay.
You're not being very cooperative, Miss Ballis.
Why did he have to pick tonight? Or did you pick it, Mr. Novak? Just because you knew I had an appointment. You know, I find it quite depressing that anyone could hate me that much.
I don't hate you, but until you came here, this was a happy, peaceful place. Now, the whole atmosphere's changed. Everyone's cranky. Mr. Maraczek's on the warpath.
That is not my fault.
Well, let's not argue about it now. Can we have a truce?
Anytime, Mr. Novak. After all, you're the one who always starts things.
I'm the one.
You've always resented me. From the very first day that I came here when I made you lose that bet with Mr. Maraczek. Was it your male pride that was wounded? Because I went over your head? Men always do seem to resent things like that.
I do not resent you, Miss Ballis.
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh, for heaven's sake, I do not resent you. All right? But if I did, I would have a very good reason. Can you deny that you hadn't worked here 2 weeks before you started making very public, very humiliating remarks about me?
Only because you went around calling me Miss A. Molly Abolish. Miss A. Molly Abolish. Do you think I liked that?
Do you think I liked you criticizing my tie, my hands, my fingernails?
Much better.
That must be the rudest, most difficult girl in the world.
Have you made arrangements about tonight?
Yes, sir. Miss Ritter, Mr. Kodai, and Mr. Sipos can stay. And Arpad, of course.
What about Miss Ballish?
She has an appointment.
An appointment? Well, I guess you could hardly prevail upon her to stay when you're not going to. There seem to be so many things, Mr. Novak, that interest you far more than your position here.
Well, Mr. Maraczek, I'm devoted to this shop. I couldn't work harder if I owned it.
If you owned it? Well, let me tell you something, my young friend. No matter what you do, you will never get your hands on this shop. Not if I have to come down from heaven and stop you myself. Now get away from me. Just get away from me.
I will get away from you. And permanently. It's my resignation.
Can I take that as your resignation?
Yes, sir. It's my resignation.
Very well. I accept it, effective immediately. Miss Ritter will have your final pay.
Excuse me, is this the large size or the medium?
The large.
Well, then show me the medium. I haven't got all day. I would like to see one Castile soap and a powder puff shampoo. Is there a sale on? Looking at a hairnet bubble bath. How much do you charge for your Mona Lisa?
Mr. Novak, are you leaving?
Well, it should be good news for you, Miss Ballis. Very good news. I won't be arguing with you anymore. I've just quit my job.
Why?
Well, as a matter of fact, I didn't have much of a choice.
I don't know what to say.
Then don't say anything, especially not that you're sorry. Let's not end this relationship on that false note. Goodbye, Miss Ballis.
Might a condemned woman have one word? I never wished you harm, Mr. Novak. You have to believe that.
I believe you, Miss Ballis. And may I say, I sincerely hope you marry some nice man and have many children. And for the sake of my successor in this job, I hope it's soon.
Goodbye, George. How much do you charge? Maraczek's won't be the same without you. Recommend an unusual perfume, something rather chic, but
If I can ever help,
that would make it
let me know.
I got an after. Do you have a lipstick guaranteed kiss-proof coconut oil?
Goodbye,
Vanishing cream and a bottle of your
Wish there was a
best
better to
oil.
say a proper farewell.
Here's the gift and send
But
it.
for now,
Thank you very, very much.
and
It's such a pleasure.
goodbye, George. So long, please keep in touch, do keep in touch, won't you?
when we meet? Will the shy and quiet girl he's going to see be the girl that he's imagined me to be? Will he like me? Will he like the girl he sees? If he doesn't, will he know enough to know that there's more to me than I may always show? Will he like me? Will he know that there's a world of love waiting to warm him? I'm hoping that his eyes and ears won't misinform him. Will he like me? Who can say? How I wish that we could meet another day. It's absurd for me to carry on this way. I'll try not to. Will he like me? He's just got to. When I am in my room alone and I write, thoughts come easily, words come fluently then. That's how it is when I'm alone. But tonight, there's no hiding behind my paper and pen. Will he know that there's a world of love waiting to warm him? I'm hoping that his eyes and ears won't misinform him. Will he like me? I don't know. All I know is that I'm tempted not to go. It's insanity for me to worry so. I'll try not to. Will he like me? He's just got to. Will he like me? Will he
Ladislav, will you please ask Mr. Kodai if he's got a pack of icicles over there?
Miss Ritter would like to know if you have her icicles.
Icicles. Please tell her that's all I've been getting for her from several weeks.
Oh, well, he says that's all.
I heard him. Why else would I be laughing so uncontrollably?
Seapost, what do you think of a woman who goes with a man, tells him she loves him, and suddenly drops him?
Oh, before you answer that, what would you say about a man who breaks 3 dates within 1 week?
Nope.
I don't recall 3 dates.
You don't recall anything. You never did.
You are so wrong, Ilona. I recall our evenings together. I recall them very well. Our little private booth at the Rat's Keller, remember? Come on, Ilona, let's go there tonight. You always loved the Rat's Keller. The Chinese food, the gypsy fortune teller, and the rumba band, Ilona. Come with me, Ilona.
No.
I missed you so much. How I envy you each evening when work is through, for I have only me to be with while you have you. Without you, Ilona, how cold my lonely life has grown. Are you happy alone, Ilona, Ilona?
Now that Kodai is hard at play, we'll never get out of here till New Year's Day.
So happy New Year.
Come with me, Ilona.
No.
Let me, Sherry. Mistletoe, I long for someone. Please tell me who, like some divining rod that points straight to you. Remember, Ilona, the sunny nights we knew before. If you just say the word, Ilona, we'll know them once
If it
more.
were only up to me, guess who I would hang upon the Christmas tree?
This is where I came in. Amen. The fox or a chicken or a teeth.
Together, Ilona, we generate a spark that's rare. I deny that it's there, Ilona. You feel it, I know. Let's help it to
Really are a rat. All right, we'll go, but you better be ready because I'm starved.
my treat.
You can all go home now. Bye. Go home.
Well, speaking for myself, sir, I think I just got into the rhythm of things. You know, one ornament here, one over there.
I want everyone out as quick as possible. Go home.
Arpad, good news. He let us go. Bye.
But it's only 9:30.
9:30. Alona, this is going to be a bit difficult to explain, but I won't be able to take you to the Rat's Cellar after all.
What?
I can't help myself, darling. The fact is, I thought we were going to be working late tonight, so I canceled a previous appointment, but now we are finished early, and I've just got to keep it. You do understand, don't you? Trust me, darling, I promise you we'll go to the Rat's Cellar another night, soon. Let's see, today's Tuesday, so what about next Monday? What do you say, Alona, Cherie?
I resolve not to be so stupid.
Will you keep Monday night open for me?
I resolve not to play these games.
All right, sweetheart.
I've been a sitting duck for Cupid. How often I've let him shoot me down in flames. I resolve not to be so trusting. It's high time that I awoke. Whatever I've got up here is up here rusting. My feminine intuition is a joke. I must be cousin to a cat. I always wind up with a rat. I'm done with momentary thrills. I find I can't afford the bills. I resolve, come what may, I will be a different girl someday. I resolve not to be so brainless. I resolve not to be so dumb. My usual brush with love is far from painless. And suddenly I have got to know how come. I resolve not to blame the others, just because I'm an easy mark. I want to know why I never meet their mothers. Where men are concerned, I'm always in the dark. I must stop thinking with my skin. I will not be a mandolin that someone strums and puts away until he gets the urge to play. I resolve here and now I will be a different girl somehow.
Ladislav, I have to talk to you. Will you come with me to the Cafe Imperial? It's urgent. She'll be there, sitting alone.
Your lady friend, the one with the letters? Oh.
Yes, and on the table, there'll be a copy of Anna Karenina with a rose in it, and I'll be wearing a rose here.
That's very romantic, very romantic. One problem, why am I there?
Well, you're gonna give her this letter, which explains I've been called out of town, and I will write her as soon as possible.
Won't she be disappointed?
She'd be more disappointed if she saw me the way I am tonight. Will you give her this for me?
Of course I will.
Miss Keller, come in, please.
Do we talk here?
Everyone's gone.
As I told you on the phone, sir, we've completed our investigation.
Who sent this to me?
I'm afraid we don't know that. Anonymous letters are difficult to track down, but we have checked its contents. As you'll see, we've been following Mrs. Maraczek, and there's no doubt she's involved with one of your clerks. And just as the letter said, I'm sorry, sir, but she's been involved with, well, she's been going to an apartment number 17 Court Street. Each visit is listed. Would you like us to do an investigation of Mr. Kodai?
Who?
That's his name, Stephen Kodai.
Kodai.
It's just that he hardly knows Miss... Oh.
It's just that. He hardly knows Mrs. Maraczek. And there's another clerk here, a clerk who's been to our house many times, and I thought, I naturally thought,
Will there be anything else? Then I'll be saying good night.
good night, Miss Keller.
Good night, sir.
Maraczek here. Hello, love. Yes, I know. You'll be out late then? I see. Give her my best. No, I just feel a bit tired. Of course. No, I won't wake up. So do I. Bye-bye.
Mr. Maraczek! Don't, Mr. Maraczek! Bang! Yeah. And now we're different characters.
Do that again. That's the end of your career.
Sorry.
How do you do, sir? How do you do, madam? Don't you know we try to preserve a romantic atmosphere? Good to see you again, Mr. List. All our patrons expect. So every jarring note must be ruthlessly checked. Gently does it try to preserve a romantic atmosphere. Think of all the love affairs we assist. What more noble a calling is there than ours? Tending each new beautiful bud of love, making sure each delicate seedling flowers. Treat each tryst and rendezvous as your own, bearing in mind the gravity of your task. All these lovers want is one shining hour. Is that such a terrible lot to ask? Look around and see for yourself the romantic atmosphere.
Victor.
Stephanie.
That's what all our patrons expect. That's the reason why we're here.
Victor. Hugo.
They all come here just for the mood. And if you don't believe me, try tasting our food. That is why we've got to preserve a romantic atmosphere. Such behavior won't be allowed, but every now and then we just get the wrong crowd. Gently does it try to preserve a romantic atmosphere.
George, where's the rose?
Oh, come on. Oh, wait.
That's what you call a rose?
Well,
It's been in my pocket all day. No. Just give her the letter, please. Please. And thank you, Ladislav. I appreciate this.
Wait! At least take a look at her.
You look.
Fine. Fine.
Oh, no, there must be something terribly wrong with her. Terribly wrong.
Why would you say
No,
that?
I could see it in your face.
Well, the fact is she's a very attractive girl.
Oh, but will I think so?
Well, of course, that's the matter of personal taste. Let's see, who does she look like?
Some film star.
As a matter of fact, you know who? Miss Ballish! I think she looks very much like Miss Ballish.
What? Miss Ballish? Amalia Ballish? But I thought you said attractive.
Well, I think so. But of course, if you don't care for Miss Ballish, you're certainly not gonna like this girl.
They're that similar?
See for yourself.
All right. Oh, it's impossible!
Are you just going to leave her?
But it's Miss Ballish. I can't be in love with Miss Ballish.
You think this is a coincidence? You think she just happened to be at this cafe? That she just happens to be reading Anna Karenina? Look at that. And she just happens to be using a rose as a bookmark in December?
Steve, I can't be in love with Miss Ballish.
How do you know until you try?
She's not dear friend. She can't be. Can she? Miss Ballish.
Mr. Novak, what are you doing here?
Celebrating. How about you?
I'm waiting for someone.
May I sit down for a minute?
No, I'm afraid
You
not.
want to help me celebrate my freedom, Miss Ballish? Just think of it. Tomorrow's Wednesday, and I can sleep in as late as I want. Huh? You won't even have one quick drink with me? One quick, small farewell drink?
As long as it's very small and very quick.
Thank you, Miss Ballas. Well, here's to Maraczek's Perfumery and all the people who work there, and all the people who used to work there, and all the customers.
And that covers everything. Mr. Novak, are you spying on me? Did you come here to make sure that I really have a date, that I wasn't just inventing an excuse not to work tonight?
Miss Ballas, who would I be spying for? Maraczek?
Mr. Novak, if you don't leave this table immediately, I'm going to have to call for the waiter.
May I put a word in? The Cafe Imperial is a rendezvous for lovers. Look around you. We try to preserve a romantic atmosphere, and I find it very difficult, madam, when you and your husband insist on fighting right in the middle of it.
No,
Can't you argue at home?
No, this is not my husband. This is a business associate.
Well, talk business somewhere else, please.
You say you're meeting someone here? Someone you've known for very long? It doesn't seem right for a man to keep a girl waiting, all alone in such a public place.
Will you please leave? I don't wish to discuss it with you, Mr. Novak.
What's the name of that tune? My mother used to sing it to me when I was a baby.
So did mine.
Miss Ballas, do you realize we've just found something in common? At one point in time, we were both infants.
What if he's already been here and seen us together and gone? I will never forgive you.
What's this? Anna Karenina?
Yes, it's a book by Leo Tolstoy, a Russian. Now, no, if you would please put it back. Put it back.
What's it for? Oh, what's this for?
That is none of your business.
You know, Miss Ballas, some girls and some men do make appointments with strangers, and sometimes it turns out rather well. And on the other hand, sometimes it turns out not so well. You know, I remember a girl I used to know. She started writing to someone through a Lonely Hearts Club. They corresponded for a while, then decided to meet. You know, I was to recall that she was to have a flower in her book, and he would have the same flower in his buttonhole. Well, and they did recognize each other, I guess. You know, the next day, the police found her left leg floating in the Danube. And you know, they never really did find the rest of her body either. Or her book.
I'm going to count to 5, and then I'll scream. So you better go.
Well, I just want to talk to you.
1,
What,
2,
we could go somewhere and have a sandwich, maybe?
3.
Miss Ballas, you surprised me.
4, 4 and a half. Will you go? Then 5. Ah!
I warned you! Get out! Screaming like a lunatic, get out!
How dare you speak to a lady that way?
Ladies do not scream in cafes.
I'm afraid you don't quite understand. You see, there was a fly in the wine.
What?
I said a fly in the wine.
Where is it? Show it to me!
Oh, no, I'm afraid that's quite impossible. You see, the lady swallowed it.
She swallowed?
Oh, wouldn't you scream?
Good God!
Really, Mr. Novak, no matter how much you despise me or how unhappy you are, haven't you had enough revenge? I really don't understand you.
How could you, Miss Ballas? You've never listened to me. You've never really even looked at me.
How wrong you are, Mr. Novak. I'm looking at you now, and shall I tell you what I see? A smug, pompous, petty tyrant, and very sure of himself, and very ambitious. But, you know, I will tell you, you know where I see him 10 years from now? Selling shampoo. And you see where do you know where I see him 20 years from now? Selling shampoo. And 30 years from now, still selling shampoo, because basically, do you know what he is? Just a not very bright, not very handsome young man with balding hair and the personality of a python. Oh, Mr. Novak, I didn't mean all of those things. Mr. Novak!
Oh, don't call him. He'll come back. And it's almost closing time.
Wait, closing time, but I'm still waiting for someone. He'll have a rose in his lapel.
To match the one in your book? How late is he?
Over 2 hours. But you know what? I've waited for him all my life. What's 2 hours?
This one's on the house. For luck.
Thank you. You know, this is a very nice cafe.
We try to preserve a romantic atmosphere.
The flowers, the linen, the crystal I see were carefully chosen for people like me. The silver gleam and the candles glow, your favorite songs on request. Each colorful touch in the finest of tastes, and notice how subtly the tables are spaced. The music is muted, the lighting is low. No wonder I feel so depressed. Charming, romantic, the perfect cafe. Then, as if it isn't bad enough, a violin starts to play. Candles and wine, tables for two. But where are you, dear friend? Couples go past me, I see how they look. So discreetly sympathetic when they see the rose and the book. I make believe nothing is wrong. How long can I pretend? Please make it right. Don't break my heart. Don't let it end, dear friend.
We're closing up.
So soon?
It looks like your friend didn't get here.
I'm sure there's a very good reason.
Then he'll write to you, and you can patch it up. And I hope you'll be very happy.
Thank you. Will you tell me something? You've seen so many of these cases. Does it ever happen that the girl is here and the young man arrives and looks at her secretly and just goes away without writing or explaining? Does that ever happen?
Sometimes. And sometimes she looks at him and he goes away.
How heartbreaking that must be.
Well, you don't have to worry. You're a very presentable girl. Not a beauty contest winner. But you should see some of the others.
I make believe nothing is wrong. How long can I pretend? Please make it right. Don't break my heart. Don't let it end, dear
We'll be taking a 15-minute intermission. Please tip your bartenders, tip your actors, buy them some drinks. Go have fun. See you in 15. Ish. It might be longer. We'll see.